Good morning and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we're pleased to welcome you to this Sunday matinee performance. We have 9 games for you beginning at noon. In addition to fast and fun Jai-Alai action, each of today's games will offer Win, Play, Show, Quinella, Exacta, and Trifecta Wagering. If any of these parimutuel terms are new to you, we will explain them throughout the course of today's performance. Not in great detail. We kind of go over it real quick, but if you don't understand it now, you'll understand it then. We also have 2 pick 3s in today's performance. We have an early pick 3 that begins in game 4. To play the pick 3, you correctly pick the winners of games 4, 5, and 6. The late pick 3 is games 7, 8, and 9. We also have the Mighty Ocho. That's a pick 8 wager. To play the Mighty Ocho, you correctly pick the winners of games 1 through 8. If you do so, and you're the only one to do so, you'll win $3,000. Someone hit 7 of 8 this week, actually. We also have the high-paying High 5 jackpot, the most generous wager in all parimutuel wagering, which was not hit in yesterday afternoon's performance, so over $500 already to start things off. That has a $2,000 guarantee. To play the High 5, correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Once again, must be the only ticket to do so. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com or in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet on Magic City is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. At least we don't think so. But, as has been said, if you're inclined to make a wager, in most states you do have the ability to do so. We do not have any scratches in today's performance. Today's performance is a scratch-free. So, with all that in mind, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within the scheduled post times and sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 in this Sunday matinee performance is now just 7 minutes away. Andrew, how are you?
Doing well, Stu. Good Sunday. Got a lot to close out here this week. Fantasy ends. We got that race for the Golden Cesta heating up again here week 23. Is El Barba going to do it? Is he going to break through? Last week he tied for the most wins, lost it on the tiebreaker, but he's got another opportunity to do so. So 6 wins for him. You got Ron with 6 wins, so El Barba will be in those earlier games, see if he can add a couple, and then Ron with a chance to perhaps tie or win that Golden Cesta coming up in those later games. That's something to look forward to. Fantasy Jai-Alai, pretty tight atop that leaderboard here this week. The free-to-play Fantasy Jai-Alai run by the Jai-Alai Channel, fantasyjai-alai.com. If you've yet to sign up, completely free to play. Can win cash prizes, real cash, not Monopoly money, no Magic City bonus. This is real check. I think it's a check that comes your way. So real money, deposit it right into your bank account. Definitely sign up for Fantasy Jai-Alai. We got one person, solo leader, 154 points, but we got a 3-way tie of people behind. Ben, El Barba, Ron. Let's take a look at this team. Ben, El Barba, Ron. So that doubles game is going to be very important coming down to today. It was last week. Cool Fitness and Ikeda won it. Ended up being the difference there who won that Fantasy Jai-Alai. So perhaps, again, that'll be the difference. But we got a long way till we get to that 7th game, and a lot could happen between that. We've got 8 singles games, 1 doubles game, and just an overall pretty good performance in store. The place picked up throughout the week as it's gone on.
It is, but with these mid-morning starts that we make here, these 12 noon starts, you know, it can be rough.
And the way the Canes played last night, I'm sure a lot of people have yet to recover.
Baseball.
Football.
Oh, football.
Miami Hurricanes.
The Miami Hurricanes.
Sorry, Miami Hurricanes.
We have a number of former Hurricanes on the team. I know that much about the Hurricanes.
We've got baseball, football, track. Any other sports?
I don't think so. That's your look.
Look,
we sold Scott on this whole concept of me doing things on this side and you on that side, so you would stay on top of those details, so I could be addle-brained.
I was going to say, I think.
See, now if it was 4 p.m., you'd be on top of that. You'd be saying not only what sport our former Hurricanes participated in, but what their records were. And what happened afterwards? I know
awards,
I
season records.
I
the
know.
prosciutto from last night's clouding my brain. You know, that's what it'll.
How was dinner with the parents last night?
Lovely.
How are your parents?
We're doing well. I'll tell you, it's a scene out there. So in South Beach.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Masks on. Yeah, that's.
Oh, you went out and. Oh.
I went out in public for about third time.
Wow.
Fourth time since March. It was good to get dinner, catch up with the folks.
It is good to do as long as you do it safely, of
well,
course.
be as safe as we can. So we're good. Excited for some highlight back here. And outside of that, we said those top two guys, El Barba and Ron, 6 wins. A couple other guys playing well. Ikeda's got 5 wins, so he's got an outside chance at perhaps getting that golden cesta. Ben, 5 wins. He's been playing great. I mean, Ben kind of got called up, if you will, to those later games. He's got a couple of those middle. I think he's got a couple of those middle games coming in. 4 and Game 5, not really a true middle game anymore. Now he got Douglas and Ron both in there, but Ben's still playing very well. A couple other guys, Anderluck started off the week, admittedly, very poorly, and he's come on. This is unbelievable. 3 wins now, 2 places in 3 shows. His turnaround has been incredible, the way he's played, and really sparked by that injury. It looked like he took a tumble, fell, and really that helped him regroup. Won a couple of games yesterday, so 3 for the week. Jed's got 3 wins this week. Carballo, first time he's got more than 2 wins in a week since maybe the past 2 months. So good to see a couple of guys getting it back here, and surprising guys looking for win number 1 here on this Sunday. You got Asier, Cool Fitness, and then Bueno. Bueno's been playing well. I mean, hard to believe that he hasn't gotten a win.
Just hasn't been finishing.
Hasn't been finishing, exactly. That was a good point there. It's been a couple weeks ago, underserved, just some mistakes that Bueno doesn't typically make there, and so he's been playing well. See if he can pick up win number 1 here. He'll get his first opportunity coming up, game number 4, post 8, so not a bad shot for him there. And we now have just about 3 minutes till we get into the action here for today, and as we do now before first game of all of our performances, we have this video that will explain the scoring format for the first 8 games of this 9-game performance, and that, of course, is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we're now a minute away from Sunday matinee action here in Magic City to close out the week 9-game performance. 8 singles, 1 doubles game. And then we'll get into next week where we'll be beginning that second doubles tournament. A lot to look forward to there. 2 doubles games per performance. So we'll be adding an extra one. Get that U.S. National Highlight Championship. That'll be announced this week. That will be played December 5th and 6th. Scott came by, shared a couple of details, and also there's going to be a little 10-week season in Magic City beginning February of 2021. That'll go February, March, and then 2 weeks into April. So quick 10-week season there before we actually get into the regular season action. So more highlight coming in 2021. That doubles tournament, second doubles tournament of the season started up next week, and that U.S. National Highlight Championship again. Now, there was a lot of hype about that. A lot of people ready to play here, excited to see the action. Our guys competing against some other players. That will be happening December 5th and 6th now. Public still up in the air.
What say we begin this Sunday performance, shall we?
Let's do it.
This is a Spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. This begins this Sunday matinee performance. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Juice. Our first matchup has Juice serving to the blue shirt of post 2, worn by Asier. Juice serves. We begin game one. Ball tipped by Juice in the backcourt, point two. Asier first up on the board in our first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post three. Here's CRB. CRB with the low runner to the inside that scores, point three. That'll bring to the court the green shirt at post four. In this matchup, we have CRB serving to Fred. Backhand into the pad, point three. CRB with 2 points will now serve to the black shirt at post five. Here's number 29, Vuelo. Strong backhand throw by Vuelo. Robote 2-all. Got him. Good throw by CRB, point three. Tennessee, can you pick that up? Big backhand. Caught in the air by CRB. Scoop by Tennessee. Hard throw to the inside. Robote left side save by CRB. Here's Tennessee from the 7 line. Point six. In our next matchup, Tennessee will serve to the pink shirt at post seven worn by El Barba. Powerful backhand by Tennessee. Robote save, gone lang wide, point six. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, number 30, Diaz. Ball tipped off the serve, point six. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red shirt at post 1, Juice. Point one. Back and ready to receive in the blue post 2, Asier. Robote left side by Juice. Caught almost by Asier. Asier just tipped the ball at the 7 line, point one. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4, stepping out on the court, Fred. Ball tipped by Juice to the outside, point 4. Fred's on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, he serves to the black shirt at post 5, worn by Vuelo.
Correct.
Ball tipped by Vuelo, point 4. Fred on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3, CRB. CRB with the backhand. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all. That's nicely thrown by Fred. CRB got there. His return scores, point 3. 3 on the board with 5 points, giving him a possible game point. In this matchup, CRB will serve to El Barba, pink of post 7. Got to get that one first time round, coming in too low to come out to Rebote. Point 7. 7 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 8, Diaz. Ball tipped off the serve, point 7. 7 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6, Tennessee. Tennessee hangs in there, catches that dropping serve. Rebote left side by El Barba. Catch by Tennessee at the 8 line. Nice backhand. Rebote left side by El Barba. Catch almost by Tennessee. That's in and out of the cesta. Point 7. That gives El Barba a possible game point in the 7 post. Trying to stop him, Asier. Asier comes strong from the forehand. Rebote left side. Asier midcourt. Karam into the pad. Point and game. Post 7. El Barba. 7 wins it 3 places. 1 serves to 4. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Forehand by Fred. Juice from the 9 line. Karam with a soft touch. Not hard enough to make it up to the front wall. Point and a 3rd place finish for post 4, Fred. Unofficial order finish 7-3-4.
And the results there of game number 1 are now official. That's post 7, El Barba with the win. Post 3, CRB takes 2nd. Post 4, Fred coming in 3rd. 7-3-4 is the official order of finish for game number 1 here. We'll wait for those prices to roll up across your screen any moment.
I'm back. Had to make a momentary correction.
Well,
Coming
Tennessee
in first.
sorry. I announced it for you, but yeah, Tennessee just ignored you. Flat out.
Just what?
Ignored you flat out. You told him to pick up that little speck of...
Oh, yeah. Well, no. He may not have known what I was saying. Sometimes they know what to pay attention to, and sometimes they don't. Usually, like rotation or possible game point, stuff like that, they listen for, but
Tennessee always the one, when those little zip ties come flying out of it, he always
he's
picks
the first
them up.
one out there. And voila, oblivious to the fact he just littered. Anyway, moving on. Winning game 1, post 7, El Barba taking 2nd, post 3, CRB coming in 3rd, post 4, Fred. $2 Quinella 3-7, that's first and second in any order, $20 even. Trifecta 7-3-4, that's first, second, and third place finishing, $417.20. A $2 wager on post 7 to win returns $10.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 2. It's a spectacular 7 singles match, played at 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 2. There are no scratches in today's performance at all. Post time for Game 2 is in 7 minutes.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. You know, like the first day I came into practice, he was like, "Oh, La Barbas." You know, he called me the beard. And, you know, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of highlight for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball's going to be thrown. It's frustrating, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money, okay? My goal is to go out there, win every point, as soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. You know, that's it.
And that is El Barba there. We said he needed to have a good day to take home that golden cesta. He was tied with Ron coming in. He's got one now. Number 7 for him this week. 1 game lead for that golden cesta. And just, we talked about it at length, though, but just continues to play just so well in these earlier games. And, you know, not doing anything too crazy, catching, throwing, playing a lot more composed, and that's the difference for number 77, 7th win. And on the year for him, he's just creeping up that leaderboard slowly but surely here in these later parts of the week. Not really slowly but surely, kind of flying up that leaderboard, actually. He is now 69 wins for the season, so he's looking for number 70 coming up here. That puts him 15 behind Bueno, so far cry from where he was a few weeks ago when he was probably up over, about 30 games, 25, 30 games behind Bueno, so he's stormed back with a chance to perhaps finish in the top 3 overall. That'd be pretty cool for El Barba. But just overall, good to see him continuing on with that great play.
And now, for the record, with that criticism that I made of Wello, he wasn't being belligerent. He really is just kind of elsewhere. No, took something off of his hand, dropped it onto the court, which had just been swept, and went about his business. It's like, what don't you get?
Liability.
But that's me.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we now have about 4 minutes till we get into game number 2. And for those new fans that are joining us here for the first time, we have a video that will explain in simpler terms how the sport of highlight is played. Take a look.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're back here now 2 minutes from the start of game number 2. Final performance of the week here at Magic City. We got that high five coming up before the start of game 3. A little bit in that carryover, if I'm not mistaken.
A little over $500, if I remember correctly.
A little over 500. So if we got a good pool for that high five, we could be looking at over 2,000. But of course, always guaranteed at that mark if you get all 5 winners of games 3 through 7 correct, and you are the only person with that combination of numbers on your winning ticket. So that's how you take home that high five. And you got a couple minutes before the start of that third game to get those wagers in.
Yes, we have 2 minutes left before we begin game 2. Have you decided which game you're going to take a shot at prognosticating?
You know what? This could be an interesting one right here. What do you think?
Game 2? It's up to you. It's entirely up to you.
How much time we got? We got a minute.
Yep.
Barba's played well. I mean, it's tough to go against him in these early games. He's got post 8, which is a good post. And, you like to see guys, in particular about that golden cest. I mean, it's been a lot of Ron. It's been a lot of Douglas. To get some fresh blood in there would be good. This would be a big win for El Barba to solidify that. So I think we're going to go El Barba post 8 here, and we're going to take our chances.
You are on the record.
On the record. Yeah, we'll have to get, when was the last time somebody not named Ron or Douglas won that golden cest? We'll get that stats for you. SayHighlight.com.
I was about to say, you're not asking me. I know that.
Not asking you. We got some great fans out there. Run stats, numbers, do a lot of stuff for Magic City, and we appreciate that. SayHighlight.com's got a bunch of stuff, in particular if you like gambling information and betting. Great site to check out, but they also have information like that about the golden cest at Magic City, so we'll check that out and we'll report back. But we got game 2, 0 minutes now, coming up right now.
What say we begin game 2? It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played at 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is CRB. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Diaz.
Yeah, but all you gotta do is push the tape down.
There's the serve. Our second game has begun. That's backhand by Diaz. Catch by CRB, almost, point 2. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's number 31, Assier. Backhand by Assier. Bote left side by Diaz. He goes to the floor to make the play. Assier from midcourt. Tejada, the soft touch. Diaz got there but could not complete the catch. Point 3. 3 will serve to the green shirt of post 4, Juice. Juice from the forehand. Long carom. Stopped by Assier. Good catch by Juice. Scoop attempt missed. Point 4. 4 will now serve to the black shirt of post 5. Taking the court is Vuelo. Big backhand by Vuelo. Robote beautifully played by Juice. Strong backhand by Vuelo again. Juice, Robote, hit the pad. Point 5. In this matchup, Vuelo will serve to the yellow shirt of post 6, worn by Tennessee. Tennessee from the 9 line. There's the backhand. Robote left side by Vuelo. Nice Robote for Vuelo. Tennessee, Picata, the big bounce. Goes up and off the tip of Vuelo Cesta, point 6. Here is post 7 in the pink shirt. We have Fred. Good serve by Tennessee. Good catch by Fred. Strong backhand by Fred. 2-all. Stopped by Fred. Carom by Fred does not open up. Tennessee makes the catch. Fred came cross court to make that catch. Could not complete the play. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is El Barba. Cortada, right in the middle of the court, though. El Barba's strong forehand goes to the inside, out to the rebote. Nice rebote made by Tennessee. El Barba going outside. Tennessee's there. Karam by Tennessee with the soft touch. Scores. That shot kind of unique to Magic City. That soft dying 2-all. Diaz does it. When it's done, it's a good shot.
Absolutely.
Point 6. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red shirt of post 1, CRB. Rebote left side to the inside. Here's Tennessee. Backhand. Scooped up by CRB. Rebote left side to the outside. CRB moves in at the 7 line. Cortada. Stopped by Tennessee. Rebote forehand by CRB. Tennessee makes the catch. Rebote forehand by CRB. Tennessee from the 9 line. Catch almost made by CRB. Ball dropped. Other than that, good point for CRB and Tennessee. Point 6. That gives Tennessee a possible game point. Trying to stop him in the blue of post 2 is Diaz. Diaz from the 10 line. Costado to the inside, caught in the air by Tennessee, but dropped. Point 2, play continues. That puts Diaz on the board with 3 points. Returning, the white shirt of post 3, Asier. Forehand hits the overhead screen. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirt of post 2, Diaz. Trying to stop him. Post 4, the green shirt, Juice. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, of the blue shirt of post 2, Diaz. Diaz wins it, 6 places, 5, 3, and 4. Playoff for 3rd place, 5 first serves, 2, 3. Catch by Asier off a hard serve by Vuelo. Asier passing easily on the right side. Catch by Asier. Strong backhand again by Asier. Rebote's a 2-all. That scores. Point 5. Possible show point for post 5, Vuelo. Trying to stop him, post 4, Juice. Long Karam scores. Well thrown by Juice. Point 4. We'll turn him around now. 4 serves to 5. This is show point. Point and show to post 4. Juice. Unofficial order of finish, 264. Results from Game 2 are official. Coming in first, post 2, Diaz. Taking second, post 6, Tennessee. Coming in third, post 4, Juice. 264 is the official order of finish for Game 2. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. There are your prices. $2 Quinella 2.6, $18.80. Trifecta 264, $541.80. $2 wagered on 2 to win returns $13.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Game 3. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. We have no scratches in Game 3. Now, Game 5 does begin today's High Five jackpot. That jackpot guaranteed at $2,000 every performance. However, it is starting off with a little over $500 in it. So $500 plus whatever's wagered into it, we could be over $2,000. Once again, no scratches in Game 3. Post time for Game 3, 7 minutes away. 8 minutes rather. Good luck.
Congratulations to this week's Fantasy Jai-Alai winner, Pelota Throwing Snowboarder. This team secured the victory with a total of 169 points with the roster of singles players Douglas, Albarba, and Jedin, and doubles pairing Cool Fitness and Ikeda. In one of the closest contests of the season, Pelota Throwing Snowboarder nailed down the top fantasy scorer of the week, spending the big bucks on the $10 draft of Douglas. Number 13 put together yet another incredible performance, winning 10 games, finishing in the money 16 times, and totaling a roster high mark of 67 fantasy points. Douglas imposed his will upon the feature game Pelotaris all week long with his devastating combination of power and finesse, even outscoring Ron, who was priced at $9 by 19 points. With just $11 remaining, Pelota Throwing Snowboarder chose very wisely with his selection of Albarba at $5. Number 77 played arguably his best highlight of the 2020 season as he came out of the gates scorching hot by winning his first 3 appearances on Thursday, then closing it out in resounding fashion by collecting 3 more wins in the final performance on Sunday. In total, Albarba found the win column 10 times and finished as the second highest scorer among the entire roster with his impressive output of 55 fantasy points. As a $5 choice, the infamous yet lovable Albarba outscored 9 equally or higher priced Pelotaris, including Ron, who was priced at $9, and Ikeda, Carballo, and Anderluck, all valued at $7. With just $6 remaining, this team chose to round out its singles roster with the $4 player, Jedin. The former Kane and Super Bowl champ took full advantage of his substitute opportunities, filling the stat sheet with his 3 wins, 4 places, and 4 shows for a total of 35 fantasy points. Now, with just $2 remaining for a doubles team, Pelota Throwing Snowboarder went out on a limb by selecting one of the newly formed doubles pairings, Cool Fitness and Ikeda. This risky decision proved to be the ultimate difference maker as Cool Fitness and Ikeda shine throughout the doubles action, claiming 2 wins and 1 show. Their 12 fantasy points were the second most amongst the doubles teams, with only Ossier and Douglas priced at $3, finishing with a higher total. Pelota Throwing Snowboarder will receive a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt plus the full $150 cash prize for their outright victory in Week 22. It's important to note that cash prizes will remain unlocked for the duration of the season as long as there are 150 or more active teams in the league. And it doesn't end there. If the league reaches 200 members, the weekly prize money will increase to $200. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Just sign up for free at fantasyhighlight.com, pick your players, and watch your progress on the the Jai-Alai Channel. The more people who play, the more money to be won, so please help us spread the word. And remember, every week is a brand new chance to update your team and win. You can find more details regarding the Fantasy League on the Instagram page at Jai-Alai Channel or at fantasyjai-alai.com.
And congratulations again to last week's Fantasy Jai-Alai winner. That is Pelota Throwing Snowboarder. Last day, we're going to be announcing that. Congratulations again. And how about this, Stu? Because this individual was signed up for Prize Picks, we doubled his cash prize, so it's $150. He was the solo winner last week, signed up for Prize Picks, so we make that $300 headed his way just for signing up for Prize Picks and participating in Fantasy Jai-Alai. Congratulations again to Pelota Throwing Snowboarder.
Does he know the tipping of announcers is allowed? Just kidding, it's not.
That's funny. Yeah, it's a policy. Yeah, we can't take it. No.
At Fort Pierce, I did something once. We were having an issue with lots of new customers, and I tried to be very mutual clerk friendly, and so I put signs behind behind the mutual line. Said tipping of mutual clerks is allowed and appreciated.
How'd that go?
For the mutual clerks, it went fine.
That for the bettors, not so much.
For the
because that's the thing, they get you. You win one, it's like, oh, I'll be generous. I finally won one. They tip, and then all that money just goes back to the house.
Yep,
we've all been there. Well, we talked about that free-to-play Fantasy Jai-Alai. Congratulations again to Pelota Throwing Snowboarder, Roland H. But in addition to that, we also have Daily Fantasy Jai-Alai that had been picked up by Prize Picks, one of the major players in daily fantasy sports. Prize Picks offers a unique fantasy sports platform that's totally different from our weekly fantasy drafts. Prize Picks allows you to bet on individual players and mix and match amongst a variety of sports each and every day. Now, for a limited time, they're offering special incentives for signing up. Go to prizepicks.com, type HI, J-A-I, into the referral code field when you sign up. And if you make a $100 deposit into your betting funds, Prize Picks will match that and put another $100 into your account. And here's where it gets more interesting, that part we talked about with Roland, why he got double his cash prize. If you send us a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that you use the referral code HI, that's J-A-I, at sign up, you will qualify for a double cash prize if you win a week of the Jai-Alai Channel's Fantasy Jai-Alai either this season or next season. So it's as simple as that. Sign up at prizepicks.com. Use the referral code HI at sign up. Make sure to send a picture, most importantly. Most important part. Take a picture of that sign up page where we can actually see the referral code field with the word HI typed in it. Again, that's spelled J-A-I. So that's the screen actually before you click submit to verify the account. Go ahead and send that photo to info@thejai-alai-channel.com. and you will automatically qualify to get double the cash prize when you win a week of our Fantasy Jai-Alai. Plus, you get that $100 bonus deposit match. So it's a win-win. Sign up at Prize Picks. That's Prize, Picks.com today. One of the things that I suggest, if you know that you're close to the top of that leaderboard for Fantasy Jai-Alai today, sign up at Prize Picks. If you know you're one of the top, you could just double that cash prize, and then you have a free $100 to play with on Prize Picks. Plus, you get double your cash prize for Fantasy Jai-Alai. So if you're close to the top of that leaderboard, certainly something to think about. Takes us now to less than a minute till game number 3, and we see some interesting stuff in the chat. I put one curse on El Barba, so obviously you saw that there. Didn't come on the board in game 2.
What?
Put the curse on everyone.
Okay. As we know, I can go off in really any direction, but curse?
There's no curse.
Come on. I respect people's superstitions, but announcers cursing players
That's a big thing in sports. The announcer jinx.
Oh.
Because every word they say, and then it can happen. The opposite. Like it happens a lot with my picks. Game 3, high five, good luck.
Yeah, you saw that look on my face, so let's begin the game, right? Time to begin our third game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. This also begins today's high five. Diaz serves in the red shirt at post 1. Fred receives in the blue post 2. There's the serve. We begin our third game. Diaz makes the catch at the 6th line. Goes deep from the forehand. Robote missed. Point 1. Here is the white shirt of post 3, worn by Cool Fitness. Rebote forehand by Diaz. Cool Fitness goes back. Instead, it goes for it. Strong enough to do it. Ball tipped, point 3. In this matchup, Cool Fitness serves to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Juice. Over serve. The ball's got to land between the 4 and 7 line on the serve. Cannot go past or touch the line. Point 4. Here's the black shirt of post 5, Vuelo. Long carom, stopped on the forehand of Juice, but not held on to. Point 5. In this matchup, Vuelo will serve to the yellow shirt of post 6, El Barba. Point 6. 6 serves to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Jedden. Rebote forehand by El Barba. Rebote forehand by Jedden. El Barba moves in at the 8 line. Forehand rebote is going to fall short. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Asier. Ball tipped, point 6. A Barba on the board with 3 points. Here's post 2, the blue shirt, Fred. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points. Fred with a 2-all, stopped on the forehand of El Barba. Carom by El Barba will score, point 6. Possible game point for the yellow shirt of post 6, El Barba. Trying to stop him, post 1, Diaz. Diaz from the costado, caught in the air by El Barba. Catch by Diaz at the 11 line. Strong backhand, caught midcourt. Diaz makes a difficult catch on the left side, sends it back deep. Rebote by El Barba. Catch by Diaz. 2-all by Diaz, lands in. El Barba stops it. El Barba's return is short. Well played by Diaz and El Barba. Point goes to the 1. Diaz on the board with 3 points, serving to the 3 post. The white shirt receives. Cool Fitness. Rebote left side by Diaz. Catch by Diaz. Point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 4. Juice.
2-ball game point.
Ball tipped. Point 3. Possible game point for post 3. Cool Fitness. Trying to stop him. Black shirt at post 5. Vowello. Rebote forehand by Cool Fitness. Here's Vowello. Good catch by Cool Fitness. Strong backhand. Caught in the air by Vowello. Vowello on the carom. It does not open up, but it does score. Point 5. 5 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 7. Jedden. Ball missed. Point 7. Jedden's on the board with 2 points. Back and ready to receive in post 8. Ossier. Ball missed. Point 7. 7 with 4 points. Serving to post 2. Fred. Jedden held on to that and scored on the forehand return. Point 7. This game cannot be played beyond 7 points. Jedden has 6. El Barba has 5. Jedden serves to El Barba for the game. Catch by Jedden. Rebote left side. Outside placement that will land in and score for El Barba. Point and game. Post 6. El Barba. 7 places, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish 6-7-3. Your prices will be up in a moment. Coming in first, post 6, El Barba. Taking second, post 7, Jedden. Coming in third, post 3, Cool Fitness. 6-7-3 is the official order of finish for game number 3. We'll have your prices up in a moment. No sooner did I say it, and they appeared. Quinella, 6-7. First and second, in any order, returns $45.60. Trifecta, 6-7-3. $283.60. A $2 wager on 6 to win, returning $840. First number 4, the high 5 today, the number 6. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 4. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 4 also begins the early pick 3. We have 2 pick 3s. This is the early pick 3. To play the pick 3, you correctly pick the winners. Games 4, 5, and 6. There are no scratches in game 4. Post time, 7 minutes away. Good luck. Catch by Bueno. Carom by Bueno. Caught by El Barba. Rebote left side. Dante makes the catch. Returns a carom that's gonna score.
Tight to the inside. Robote comes out. Diaz sends that just under the overhead screen. High bouncer comes Ancier just in front of the 11 line. That's a long carom. That one will score.
Reverse by Bueno. Kubala from the 7 line throws a 2-all that is stopped on the forehand of Bueno. Bueno's carom, that's gonna score.
Wow.
Carballo takes it in the air, throws a carom back to the outside, and that scores. What a shot. Douglas on the right side. Sidearm carom opens up beautifully. Outside placement of the forehand Robote. Bueno's on it. Rifling a carom to score. One of the best points of this season. Ragley from the 10 line. Over the top to the inside. Kubala's there. Carom by Kubala's going to score. By Ron. Catch on the forehand of Vanderluck. What a carom. Wow. Reverse. Caught by Ron. 2-all by Ron. Caught by Douglas. Carom by Douglas. Wow.
And folks, there were the top 10 caroms from last season here at Magic City Jai-Alai. Now brings us to just under 2 minutes, so we get into game number 4 here. And we saw some interesting stuff going on in the chat about Thania presentation, Magic City.
Yeah, you know, it is interesting. I think comparisons are a mistake.
Sure.
It is Jai-Alai. It's two different versions of Jai-Alai. If you want to take the traditional view, as we talked about the other day, this is short court Jai-Alai, or what they call overseas 36-meter court Jai-Alai, which is a legitimate modality accepted by the International Federation of Pelota. In fact, before COVID, there was some talk about us having, besides the national tournament that we're doing, an international tournament here. Actually, Goycochea and the vice president of the International Federation were here having that conversation. So that would be something that we would entertain in a post-COVID world, of course. So this is a legitimate modality. As far as the entertainment value, yeah, there's a lot of entertainment value associated with it. Most importantly, it's the organic, for me, it's the organic nature of the program. Yeah. Seeing guys go from year 1 to year 2, a little bit more flash, a little bit more, and speed. In a singles game at Dania versus a singles game here, take a stopwatch or your phone and clock the time between the guy's serves, and he has to receive the ball in the return. Now, that's not saying that this is a faster ball sport. That is still a faster ball. But this is fast on a short court. This is extreme. Yes, you have less time to react on this court. So the better guys get on this court, there is a higher degree of of action, I would say. Yeah. But no, traditional Jai-Alai is still traditional Jai-Alai. But this is not only viable, it's entertaining, it's fun, and we're glad that you're enjoying.
Yes,
Very glad that you're enjoying. We hope you enjoy Dania too, and Miami when they play in December. Okay, let's begin Game 4. It's a spectacular 7 singles match, play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving the red shirt at post 1 is Jedden. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Anderluck. Rebote left side by Jedden. That ball died coming off the side wall. Well thrown by Jedden to score, point 1. Nice way to start things off in our 4th game. Here's the white shirt at post 3, CRB. CRB from the 11 line. Picala. Big bounce goes up. Stopped on the forehand of Jedden. Rebote forehand by CRB. Catch by Jedden. Point 1. Entering the court, the green shirt at post 4, Ben. Carambola return by Ben, scores. Point 4, good legs, good throw by Ben. In this matchup, Ben will serve to Cool Fitness, wearing the black shirt at post 5. Nice backhand by Cool Fitness. Rebote left side by Ben. Cool Fitness with a missed ball, point 4. Ben has 2 points. He's serving to the yellow shirt at post 6, worn by Tennessee. It's a hard throw by Tennessee. Rebote turned by Ben at the left side on the sidewall at the 9 line. Nice backhand by Tennessee. Rebote forehand by Ben. That's a difficult catch made by Tennessee at the side wall. Rebote by Ben. Catch by Tennessee. Tennessee saw the opening for the 2-ball, knew what he wanted to throw, did not execute it well. He did execute that rebote well. He saved that nicely. Here's Ben, midcourt. Tennessee again on the rebote. Big bounce all the way back to the 11 line. Point 4, well played by Tennessee and Ben. Now bring to the court the pink shirt of post 7. Worn by El Barba. Ben makes the rebote save on the left side. El Barba with the catch. Ben. Tejada. Scores. Point 4. Ben's on the board with 4 straight points. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8. Bueno. Tough court to throw Tejadas on. A good Tejada, anyway. Ben from the 9 line. Bueno sets up for the rebote. Throw to the inside. Caught by Ben. Great catch by Ben. Hard backhand. Rebote, 2-all. Snapped. And scoring for Bueno. Beautifully thrown. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Anderluck returns. Blue opposed 2. It's a powerful backhand by Anderluck. Nicely thrown. Anderluck from the 10 line. Catch by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Bueno. Carom by Bueno. Opens up. Anderluck reads it, stops it, returns the carom for the big bounce. Bueno got there, but he is not going to be able to get out of the fence, throw it. Well played point. Anderluck gets it. 2 on the board with 2 points, serving to post 3. CRB returns. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Ball goes by CRB on the forehand and scores. Point 2. Anderluck has 4 points. He serves to post 1. Jedden. Fine catch by Anderluck. Nice backhand. Rebote left side. Catch by Anderluck. Anderluck on the cortada. That's going to score. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirt at post 2. Anderluck. Trying to stop him. Black shirt at post 5. Cool Fitness. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Ball tipped. Point in game. Blue shirt at post 2. Anderluck. No playoff here. 4 places, 1 shows. 2-4-1. Unofficial order of finish for game 4. Results are official. Coming in first, post 2, Anderluck. Taking second, post 4, Ben. Coming in third, post 1, Jedden. 2-4-1 is the official order of finish for Game 4. And we'll have your prices up here in just a moment.
And this is just a completely different Anderluck that we saw that first day of the week. I think it was 0 for 10 or 0 for 11 in the money on that Thursday, and then since Friday he's just flipped the switch, and it's night and day to what he showed us that first day of the week. His power, just catching everything, has just really been clicking for him. Fourth win on the week for Anderluck, so that's the first time he's had this many wins. It's been a while. I think week 19 was the last time he had this many wins, so he's just been getting a couple each week. 4 wins for Anderluck and a couple more opportunities. Nicely done.
Your prices from Game 4, $2 quinoa, 2-4, $19.60. The trifecta, 2-4-1, $64. First number for the early pick 3, the number 2. Up next, Game 5. A spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 5. Post time for our 5th game, 7 minutes. Good luck.
And to get you all up to the start of game number 5 here with a couple extra minutes, we got this video, in case anyone missed it at the top of the program, for you here again, that explains in simple terms how Jai-Alai is played. Take a look.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And now 4 minutes away from the start of game number 5. So the race for the Golden Cesta, El Barba done for the day here for his singles appearances, at least. Picked up 2 in his 4, so he's got 8 wins now for the week, 2 ahead of Ron. So that Golden Cesta. El Barba in the lead, but Ron could spoil the party here. But he's got to win. Well, he's got to win 2 of these 4 games that he's playing in, and yesterday, don't think Ron found the win column.
You know, it's interesting. I'm still on this Dania Magic City thing. Because Jai-Alai is Jai-Alai. So as far as an evolution versus de-evolution is concerned, I may go a little philosophical here in the next 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So when Magic City, the whole concept of Magic City was first introduced, you were attacked pretty aggressively, because of the glass walls and the players without experience playing professional Jai-Alai, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We all know what the arguments were. And you had folks from the traditional Jai-Alai world, myself, Dale Lichardi, who were very much a part of the program. I had to warm up to the program. I did. Not because I poo-pooed it. I just didn't have a concept of it.
Nothing to base it off of, nothing seen here in the U.S.
Exactly. I have no experience with it. I had no experience with short court Jai-Alai overseas. I had no experience with guys with less than 3 to 5 years of professional play. So as we're coming to the end of our 3rd year and going to begin our 4th year, and we're expanding the season, and we've seen our players improve, the ones who can improve. Some can improve much more than others. It's been a great process to watch. But there was a comment that I just saw here regarding jealousy. Jealousy as far as the financiers are concerned. Would a Dania player be jealous of a Magic City player? And I think the answer is no. But the same reason why so many of the folks who comment on a regular basis, or who visit these places, or who had a problem with us, they have a passion for the sport, from the sound of the ball. Like someone said, if we can just mimic the sound of the ball. Yeah, but of course, we could just mimic the sound of the ball, by creating an artificial sound that sounded like that. There are things associated with it, but again, like I said earlier in the week, a lot of these really positive vibes and feelings that people have from history, kind of like old television shows and commercials, and when we were younger and things didn't hurt, and it's all part of the same. It's all part of the same equation. That model of Jai-Alai has not been sustainable from a business standpoint. Just has not been.
Right. 36,
45, 50-man rosters, guys making an average of 45, the best guys making 80, to the top guys in the country making just over 100. That, and having 10 facilities in Florida, it just wasn't sustainable. It totally was not sustainable. And so I don't think that there's so much jealousy. If anything, those people who have warmed up to it, we know many of you have warmed up to it, and we do sincerely appreciate that. Recognize that in order to continue to play something called Jai-Alai, it has to be financially sustainable, and someone has to be invested in that, and that's what has set Magic City apart. So there shouldn't be any jealousy over what's paid here. Every player makes the same. They all make the same base salary. That's the way it is, base salary. And then what they win in terms of prize money or championships, that's up to the individual players. So it's an evolution. It's an evolutionary process, and change is difficult. It really is. For myself, believe me, for myself is more than anybody, not just in terms of Jai-Alai, but in terms of life.
Very philosophical.
Yeah,
Nice.
I thought I'd go there because, we do this because we love Highline.
Absolutely.
We do. Okay, let's begin. Game 5, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving the red shirt at post 1, Tennessee. Receiving the blue at post 2, Carballo. There's the serve. Game 5 begins. Point 2. Carballo first up on the board in our 5th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3, number 12, Ron. There's the backhand by Ron. Catch by Carballo at the 10 line. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote forehand. Escaped. Point 2. Joe on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4. Ikeda. Strong backhand by Ikeda. Excellent catch by Ikeda coming into the sidewall. Scoop attempt missed. Point 2. Carballo's made 3 straight points. He now serves with the black shirt at post 5, worn by Bueno. Rebote forehand, falls short of the front wall. Good effort by Carballo, point 5. In this matchup, Bueno will serve to the yellow shirt at post 6, worn by Jedin. Excellent catch by Jedin. Hard throw from the forehand of Jedin scores, point 6. Now receiving, pink shirt at post 7, Anderluck. Scoop by Jedin. Anderluck sets up for the forehand rebote. Nicely played and scoring. That's a well-played point by Jedin and Anderluck, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, purple shirt at post 8, Douglas. Rebote just missed. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Here's Tennessee, red shirt at post 1. Rebote left side. That hit. Touched the overhead screen. Out of play. Point 1. Here's post 3. The white shirt. Ron. Backhand by Tennessee. Hard thrown to the outside. Ron on the rebote. Tennessee comes up with a good catch at the 11 line. This backhand stays to the inside. Robote left side hooked by Ron, point 1. Tennessee's on the board with 4 points, serving to the 4 posts. Returning is Ikeda. Catch by Tennessee. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Tennessee. Point 1. Possible game point here for the red shirt of post 1, Tennessee. Trying to stop him, the blue of post 2, Carballo. Big right side by Carballo. Nicely caught by Tennessee. There's the backhand. Tennessee, that is a fantastic Robote. Get back up, get back in. Here's Carballo. That is a tough Robote to make. That landed in. Oh my God. Point. It didn't? That was out. Out. Phew. Okay. That would have been way too incredible for this court. 2 on the board with 5 points. Here's post 5. Bueno. That's next year. Underserve, 0.5. Play continues. Bueno on the board with 3 points. He's serving to the yellow shirt of post 6. In this matchup, we have Jedden receiving. Robote forehand by Jedden. 0.6. Jedden's on the board with 3 points. He's serving to Anderluck in the pink of post 7. Anderluck comes back out to make the save on the Robote. Jedden from the 8 line. Hard throw. Crossing the side wall. Anderluck with another left side Robote. That one really well thrown. That's a spectacular catch made by Jedden. Good catch by Anderluck. Low and hard to the inside. Will score. Such a well-played point by Anderluck and Jedden there. 0.7. 7 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 8. Douglas. Excellent serve by Anderluck and a good catch by Douglas. Robote drops low to the back wall. Robote left side. Catch by Anderluck. Robote to the inside. Anderluck going for it on the forehand. Throws a carom. Complicated shot. 0.8. 8 on the board with 3 points. In this matchup, Douglas serves the returning 3 post, Ron. Hard throw by Douglas. Robote by Ron. Douglas comes in, makes a good catch. Nice backhand. Robote for Ron. Fired a little too hard. That hit the overhead screen. 0.8. Possible game point for the purple shirt of post 8. Douglas Trying to stop him, Ikeda. Douglas from the left side. Low and hard. Into the chulo to score. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, to the purple shirt of post 8, Douglas. No playoff here. 8 wins it, 1 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish, 8-1-2. Results from Game 5 are official. Coming in first, post 8, Douglas. Taking second, post 1, Tennessee. Coming in third, post 2, Carballo. 8-1-2 is the official order finish for Game 5. And we'll have your prices up in just a moment. $1 quinella, 1-8, $64.50. 8-1-2 trifecta, 50-cent price. Looks like some people have been paying attention to the fact that Douglas hadn't been playing so well this week. Look at that 8-1-2 with 8 on top and a 1. Not a particularly complicated number. 50-cent price, $422.40. And $2 wagered on Douglas to win returns over $10, $12.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 6. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for our 6th game. 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Being the overall champ in the rookie season was great. I put in hours and hours of hard work in the offseason practicing, and just to show that it paid off in the end, it was really great. My goal for the 2020 season is to stay healthy, play to the best I can, but definitely I would love to repeat winning singles and doubles again this year. Like I said, I think it's going to be a lot harder, but it's definitely a push that I want, and I'm happy that everybody's getting better, and it's going to be harder for me because it pushes me to be better, and that's what I want ultimately. I would love to be the champ again this year. I am definitely going to try my best. Like I said, the competition is getting better every day. And so I'm going to push to be the best again, but we'll see. It's going to be a long 7-month season, and I'll hope to repeat what I did again.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, Jai-Alai. They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, played Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is gonna pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, there was a trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle about the start of the highlight program here at Magic City now just a few years ago. And if you would like to watch that for yourself, you can head over to MagicCityCasino.com under the highlight tab. Top of the page there. First button says Magic City Hustle. You can click on that. It will take you directly to the website, or another way you can do it, just type in MagicCityHustle.com directly into your browser, but it doesn't matter which way, because regardless, it'll take you to that same main page where you can then make a purchase of that film for $5, and from there you can enjoy it as many times as you like. We're now 3 minutes from game number 6. Game 6 closes out that early pick 3. We see a price on the 2. They're going to guess Douglas is the 2, 85.20. The lowest return on 3 of 3 numbers in that pick 3. But you got to hit all 3 numbers to cash out today. No consolations up there on that board. And we'll see if that high 5 will be hit coming up after game number 7. That pool we saw was right around 1,500 in the pool, plus the 500. You got to take out that 20% of the 1,500, so looking at probably a little bit under 2,000 in that pool today. But if we have someone that gets all 5 right and the only ticket with that number combination, you will, of course, take home that $2,000. And a question, not really a question, more of a statement. And we agree. We think Magic City should have 2 doubles games now. Scott agrees, Stu agrees, I agree, JR. And we're doing it. Next week, we'll be starting up with that second doubles tournament. We'll be adding another doubles game into the performances. Not sure exactly which games they will be, but we have confirmation that it will be 2 doubles games in those performances. Starting up next week, next Thursday, begins that second doubles tournament. We have those pairings as well. I know a lot of you have heard them before. We got Douglas and Assier. Douglas looking to become, I think that would be his 4th doubles tournament victory already in his young career, looking to go 4 for 4. He got Kubala with El Barba, Tennessee and Bueno. Ben with CRB, Ron with Juice, Bradley and Jedden, Carballo with Diaz, Keda and Cool Fitness, and Anderluck and Vuelo. So we're going to have 9 teams going in that second doubles tournament. $15,000 purse. $10,000 goes to the first place team. $5,000 goes to second place. As we said again, that will begin next Thursday. And that first matinee performance, 2 doubles games. We'll be right back at it. As you said, I really like, one of the things we talked about, differences in traditional Highlight Magic City, I really like the doubles team concept that has come up here. These guys stick with each other, they get better, more communication gets better, comfort level gets better, and I think that leads to ultimately better play throughout. It's just fun to root for teams as well. More like team sports where you got, who's your favorite team? You got Tennessee and Bueno, and a lot of people like Ron and Juice. So if you have your favorite guy, you can really cheer for them with the same pairing every time. And I think that's a good little change they made up here.
I agree. I'm in complete agreement with every one of those statements.
All right, let's begin.
What do you say we begin game 6? It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Ikeda. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Douglas. Here's the serve. We begin our 6th game. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Rotate forehand by Douglas. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Ikeda goes back to the inside where it scores. Point 1. One is now serving to the white shirt of post 3, worn by Ben. Good catch by Ikeda. Backhand from the 8 line. Here's Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand. Karen by Ben. Right idea. Thrown a little too high. Point 1. Ikeda's made 2 points. Here's the green shirt of post 4, worn by Carballo. Catch by Ikeda. It's a hard throw. Carballo turns and makes a save on the rebote. High scoop on the forehand of Ikeda. Catch by Carballo. Nice backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Carballo. Ikeda goes deep. Rebote forehand by Carballo. A little too hard. That hit the overhead screen. Point one. And our next matchup, Ikeda serves to Tennessee in the black shirt at post 5. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Tennessee. That's what we try to avoid at all costs. Yeah. Yeah, no. I know you won't do that again. It's okay. Come back here and have a seat. Give that point to Ikeda. Ikeda's on the board with 4 points. Here is post 6, Jedden. Nice backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Ron makes the catch at the 8 line. Hard throw to the inside. That scores. Point 6. Receiving post 7, the pink shirt, Anderluck. Two all by Ron to the pad, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirt of post 8, Bueno. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Douglas. Point 2. Douglas on the board with 2 points. Here's the white shirt of post 3. Ben receives. Strong backhand by Douglas. Ben turns to try to make the save. That falls just short. Point 2. Douglas has 4 points. He serves the returning 4 posts. This matchup has Douglas serving to Carballo. Bote left side by Douglas. Scoop by Carballo. Catch by Douglas midcourt. Low and hard to the inside. Carballo on the rebote. Showed good control. Douglas makes the catch. There's the cortada. Stopped by Carballo. Low and hard. Douglas makes the catch. Douglas changing the pace. Slows it down a little bit. Carballo goes outside. Douglas just missed it on the forehand. A well-played point by both Douglas and Carballo. Point 4. Carballo serving to the returning 5-post, Tennessee. Rebote clipped the sidewall. Tennessee makes the catch. Nice Rebote save by Tennessee. Carballo with a hop. Low Rebote. Tennessee's there. It's a 2-all. Catch on the forehand of Carballo. Really, really well played point again there by Carballo and Tennessee. Point goes to the 4. 4 on the board with 4 points, serving to post 1. Ikeda, he returns with 4 points. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Great scoop on the left side of Ikeda. Rebote by Carballo. Hard to the inside. Ikeda's there. Catch by Ikeda. Outside placement. Outside of play. Point 4. Possible game point for the green shirt at post 4. Carballo trying to stop him. Post 6. Ron. Rebote forehand save by Carballo. Ron's there. Low hard backhand. Forehand Rebote hit the overhead screen. Play continues. Ron on the board with 3 points. Here's post 7, Anderluck. Rebote left side by Ron. Scoop attempt missed. Point 6. Possible game point for Ron in. Yellow shirt at post 6. Trying to stop him. Post 8. Bueno. Rebote forehand by Ron. Catch by Bueno. Rebote forehand save by Ron. Bueno moving up on it and missed it. Point and game, post 6. Ron. 4 places. 2 serves to 1. This is a playoff for 3rd place. Overserve. 3rd place finish for post 1 Ikeda. Results from Game 6 are official. Coming in first, post 6, Ron. Taking second, post 4, Carballo. Coming in third, post 1, Ikeda. 6-4-1 is the official order of finish for Game 6. We'll have your prices up here in just a moment. The pick 3, 286. The early pick 3. 3 of 3 numbers returning $124 even. A $2 wager on 6 to win returns $11.40. Quinella, 4-6, first and second in any order, $23.40. Trifecta, 641, $193.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, the last non-championship doubles game here at Magic City. Game 7 is a spectacular 7 doubles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 7 ends the high 5 and begins the late pick 3. To play the pick 3 again, you correctly picked winners of Game 7, 8, and 9. Post time for Game 7 is 8 minutes away. So, again, taking cues, sometimes we do it, sometimes we don't. There's no real official policy regarding, interaction with the chat. However, I know that Pat pays very close attention to form and details and nuance of highlight.
Sure. Yeah.
Always has, not just in the chat, but Facebook posts, etc. And there's been a little discussion about another Langhans that's been playing amateur highlight up at Connecticut Amateur Highlight in Berlin.
I was going to say, that's next level scouting. Yeah.
And so he's getting some experience actually that our Douglas didn't have. And there's been some video on Facebook, and I may or may not have noticed some of that catches and throws. The kid catches and throws. Yeah. Rule here is that you can get a pari-mutuel license at 16 here in the state of Florida, but rule here is you have to be at least 18. I believe he turns 18 next year.
Yes.
So, I think it's interesting. So, yeah, no, there's some good attention been paid there. But before we get back to that, I saw a few 2000s up on the board.
Well, we didn't see any consolation numbers, so that means that looks like a lot of 5 out of 5, and some of those are going to make that high 5 go here today.
There we go.
Wow.
So we got the 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. With multiples on the 3, the 5, and the 8. So the 3, CRB and Ron, okay. The 5, Osir and Douglas, that makes sense. Diaz Carballo, that makes sense. Those are folks handicapping. Paying attention to who's playing. That makes absolute sense. Good to see. And so, one comment made earlier was, and it's something that we've pointed out before, is that good form, good traditional form in highlight can be deceiving. It is entirely possible to have good form and not play good highlight. Effective highlight, I guess is the best way to put it. But, for guys like myself, I was never that interested in competing. I was always more concerned by form. So I'm definitely one of these people that believes that highlight is truly beautiful. It can be played beautifully. And so, the long court original format, I do find a lot of beauty in that. I find a lot of beauty in specific throws. For instance, if we look at modern players, Iristor's right side, about 10 years ago. Obviously, Iristor's is towards the end of his career. Yeah. Lopez's reverse. There are just some things that are just absolutely natural. Joey's Robote. I don't know that you'll see Robotes that are as effective, but I don't know that you'll see a Robote like Joey had, ever again. It was a thing of beauty to watch, just so super smooth. Now, so when we're talking about Tennessee, though, Tennessee played a point earlier in which he played great, effectively. In other words, effectively. So if you're betting on him and you need him to come in, that's what you want to see. So would we make a trade-off for form, for quality playing, catching and throwing for form? Yeah, here you have to make that trade-off, and there are certain players who've picked it up. Tennessee over 40. It's a little bit more difficult to work out some of these form issues now that we're going into our 4th year. This is how they earn their living. You've seen us go work with Tennessee on his right side. With all those years of pitching, that form is pretty much well set. Yes, some changes can be made here and there gradually, like we're seeing with Ben. Ben, on the other hand, Ben is extremely effective this year. Ben's easily the most improved player, throwing bullets on that left side. He's a left-handed player. The right side has always been difficult for him, but his efficacy is excellent with a bit of wonky form. So, yeah, you'll look at form that's a little bit non-traditional here with some of these players, but these players are extremely effective. And even I'm getting comfortable with that trade-off of it's not always going to be pretty, but it will be effective. But more importantly, the effort is always there.
Well, the effectiveness, there's got to be at least a minimum. The guys are in bad form and can't keep it within the boundaries. That's one thing.
Yes,
but,
yes.
Tennessee, in his case in particular,
That's why I couldn't see whether or not he dropped that long save.
Yeah.
Now, for instance, everything about his body was just, ugh. But to be able to make a diving rebote save, even on this 120-foot court, that was going to cut out at the 1.5 line on a long 2-wall, knowing that he did try to throw the 2-wall. It wasn't just a blind save. Now, I don't think he tried to throw a 2-wall that good, but and it did land out.
Yeah.
But so no, we do see those exciting things, and I think one thing that has been interesting. There's no benefit to anything with COVID. This has just been a difficult time and just a disaster, and something historically we will just get through as a society. But where Jai-Alai is concerned, with us being able to have the stage, except for whatever other videos out there with Dania being closed for long, people have had a chance who've wanted to watch this just to watch this and get used to it. But it's, again, two different products with the same name that I truly believe can be complementary to one another. Coexist in harmony.
Yeah, very much. And I think that analogy, we talked about it with like basketball. Obviously NBA, Euro, a ton of leagues around the world, but they've added 3-on-3 basketball to the Olympics. That's recognized as an official sport, 3-on-3 basketball now, but different. LeBron James isn't going to be playing 3-on-3 basketball. It's going to be guys of different level, but still the same game, still counts. When they make it in the basket, 2 points, steals. I mean, everything's the same, but just shorter court, different game. And I think that's really the best sort of comparison to what's going on there. And with 3-on-3 basketball, a sport that's, not that many people talk about it, not really on TV, but a sport in and of itself that really is growing too. So interesting how that sort of comparison.
One of the
works
things
out.
that we also played up was the athleticism of some of our players, like Jedden with his shirt off. Obviously, you see that in the video. So, but you take Jedden, who plays Jai-Alai here and who's getting better, and then you take a player, Dania, for instance, who's a big guy, Selegi. Selegi is an excellent Jai-Alai player. He plays Jai-Alai very, very well, but doesn't have the same athleticism. But it's comparing two completely different things. Okay, what do you say we begin game number 7? A spectacular 7 doubles match played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. El Barba serves in this first matchup to Juice and Fred. El Barba serves. This doubles game is underway. With a missed ball, first point goes to the 1. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3, CRB, and Run Ron. That's an overserve. Point 3. In this matchup, CRB will serve to the green shirts of post 4, Jedden and Ben. Ben from the left side. Low, hard backhand, caught on the forehand of Ron Ron. Beautiful forehand throw by Ron Ron. Ben makes the rebote save, showing a lot of control. Ron Ron calls for the ball. Rifles it low and hard, and it scores. Point 3. That'll bring to the court the black shirts of post 5, the team of Assier and Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Good catch by Ron Ron. Rebote saved by Assier, caught by CRB. Assier gets back in there, makes another rebote save. Catch by Ron Ron. Dejada. Douglas calls him off, catches it, does not overthrow it. Most important. Douglas for the rebote again. Back to the inside. Comes up on the face of Ron Ron. He still makes the catch. Douglas takes it in the air. Rebote falls short. Point 5. A well-played point by the 3 and 5. Here are the yellow shirts of post 6, the team of Bueno and Tennessee. Bueno takes a serve. 2-all. Will score. 0.6. Here are the pink shirts of Post 7. Cool Fitness and Ikeda receive. Tennessee from the left side. There's the backhand. Ikeda for the rebote. Bueno with a tip ball midcourt, 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirts, Post 8, Diaz and Carballo. Point 8. First round's complete. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return the blue of Post 2, Juice and Fred. Catch by Fred. Carballo with a nice hop makes a difficult catch. Fred, tough ball caught back at the 12 line. Here's Carballo. Juice got back out there, could not make the rebote, 0.8. Diaz and Carballo have 3 points. In this matchup, Diaz serves the returning one post, the red shirts, El Barba and Anderluck. Good catch on the forehand of Carballo. That long carom will score. Point 8. Straight points to a possible game point here for the purple shirts at Post 8. Diaz and Carballo trying to stop them. Post 4, Jedden and Ben. Carballo on the forehand. Catch by Ben. Almost. That is point and a perfect game to the purple shirts at Post 8. Diaz and Carballo. 8 wins it, 3 places. 5, 6, 7, and 1 will pair off and play off for third place. 5 first serves to 6. Catch by Bueno. Hard backhand, caught in the air by Douglas. Powerful forehand by Douglas, caught by Tennessee. Douglas from the 12 line, picada, big bounce. Missed on the forehand of Bueno, 0.5. 7 now serves to 1. The winner of this point meets 5 in the continuing playoff for show. Overserve, 0.1. 5 serves to 1. This is show point. El Barba picks the serve. Wow, that was a nice throw. Point and a third place finish for Post 1, El Barba and Anderluck. I hope all the yelling was worth it. (8-3-1) is actually the official order of finish for Game 7. Results from Game 7 are official. Coming in first, post 8, Diaz and Carballo. They had a perfect game. Taking second, post 3, CRB and Ron. Coming in third, post 1, El Barba and Anderluck. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. They're still arguing.
I was going to say even the 25 won't just keep them quiet.
No. And that's 25 apiece.
Hey. Yeah.
I'll double it if they just stop. Okay. High five not hit. Carryover jackpot going into Thursday. $1,184.80. So we are looking at a high five on Thursday that will start off. Yeah, that's going to be well over $3,000, I imagine. Now, a $2 wager on 8 to win returns $21.20. Quinella 3-8, 33-20. That's first and second in any order. Trifecta 8-3-1. First, second, and third place finishing 288.40. A high five 628-68. 5 of 5 numbers, returning 310.60. There were multiples on that 8. So if you're there holding a high five ticket saying, hey, wait a second. What kind of crap is this? I hit it. I want my $2,000. There's more than one person saying that is the problem.
A couple people.
Yes.
It's pretty impressive that multiple people get all 5, but
they're paying attention. They're paying attention to the players.
Great fans, I tell you. Smart.
Oh, Magic City does have great fans. Really does. Okay, up next, Game 8. 2 games left. Games 8 and 9. Game 8 is up next. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 8 will close out the mighty Ocho for today. There are no scratches in Game 8. Post time is 7 minutes away. Good luck.
I know I'm better at singles. I have more success in singles, but I learn more from doubles. I walk away with a lot more life lessons, and they stick with me, I'm telling you, late into the night, and those lessons they've stuck with me. Doubles it's kind of like, what do you want and what do you need? Playing doubles, you're definitely having to trust on each other. You're trying to rely on each other, and it's just a lot like a marriage. It's compromise. It's days where you're like, wow, this person's crazy, but maybe you can't express that. You can't tell them that. You got to tell them, hey, I'm with you. I'm gonna stick by you. You know, I got your back. You know, no worries. Even though maybe in your head you're like, what was this person thinking? You know, like they say, as iron sharpens iron, so friend sharpens friend. And that's what you find in doubles. You find that, you know, you and your partner, you make each other better. And it's hard, but you walk out a better person.
Fred runs up, saves it. Reverse. That's an excellent 2-wall rebote thrown by Cool Fitness. Diaz with the catch. Another 2-wall scores for the win. Beautiful 2-wall thrown by Douglas to
what
score.
A finisher.
Rebote thrown by Ben. Carballo's there, winds up another one. Costado 2-wall's gonna score. by Douglas. Costado by Douglas. 2-all will score for the win.
Snatched up Carballo. Play it outside. That one hits Ben. That one will hit.
Wow.
And score.
Karam by Jedden. Stopped by Brackley. Brackley for the 3-wall play. Rebote's going to the outside. Jedden's there. Returns a 2-wall to score.
Rebote out, nice save. Anderluck out of the air, fires this one high off the back wall again. Another Rebote save going to the ground with one hand. That one will score.
Soft 2-wall. Fitness read it, caught it, returned it. 3-wall play coming way out. Juice is there.
Wow!
Juice got a 2-wall Rebote that scored.
Oh, man.
Wow. Karam, stopped by Diaz. On the fly, he threw a 2-wall Rebote.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
And folks, there, the top 10 2-walls from last season takes us right up to the start of game number 8. And also those fantasy highlight scores are updated through game number 7. Good luck.
Ben serves. We begin game 8. Low hard backhand by Douglas will score point 2. 2. First up on the board in our 8th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. Here's Ron. Rebote to the inside. Catch by Douglas. Soft 2-all will score. Point 2. That'll bring to the court the green shirt to post 4. Here's number 22, Bueno. Strong forehand throw by Douglas will score point 2. That puts Douglas on the board with 3 points. In this matchup, he serves to Carballo, wearing the black shirt at post 5. Strong backhand by Carballo. Rebote got away from Douglas, point 5. That'll bring to the court the yellow shirt at post 6, Jedden. Into the chula it goes. However, enough for Bote comes out to make it on the forehand of Carballo. Strong forehand throw by Jedden. Catch by Carballo. Low and hard to the inside. Will score at the side wall. Point 5. Here's the pink shirt at post 7, Ikeda. Ikeda with a nice throw to the inside. Carballo's there. He goes deep. Rebote forehand. Cortado rebote. Carballo goes to the inside. Rebote save by Ikeda. He picked that up before the second bounce. Carballo rifles it low and inside to score. 0.5. At 3 points for Carballo. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirt to post 8. Anderluck. Rebote forehand. Just out of play. Good effort by Anderluck, 0.5. Carballo has made 4 points. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red shirt of post 1, Ben. Carballo from the forehand. Hard throw. Ben makes a difficult rebote save. Carballo backing up to take it on the left side. Costado thrown hard to the inside, scooped up, but juggled by Ben, 0.5. That is straight points to a possible game point here out of the 5 post for Carballo. Trying to stop him is Ron in the white of post 3. Big backhand by Carballo. Ron hangs in there. Tejada rebote. Carballo picks it up. Gives it a little too much on the backhand. Feeds Ron the rebote. Catch by Carballo. Took his eye off the ball at the last second and missed it. Other than that, a well-played 6 straight points. This point goes to the 3. Play continues. Post 4 receives. Bueno. Ball tipped by Bueno back at the 10 line, 0.3. 3 on the board with 4 points. Here's Douglas, blue of post 2. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Ron to the outside. Oh. Well placed by Ron. Scoring. 0.3. Possible game point for Ron. Trying to stop him. Jedden. Forehand rebote played to pass by Ron. Jedden on the rebote. Ron makes the catch midcourt. Good catch by Jedden. He holds on to it. Nice backhand caught by Ron. Low and hard by Ron, caught by Jedden. Jedden goes deep. Rebote coming all the way out to the 1 line. Turned on the left side of Ron and scoring for the win. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, for the white shirt at post 3. Are you tired, Ron? You look a little tired. You tired? White shirt of post 3. Ron. No playoff here. 5 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 3-5-2. Results from Game 8 are official. Coming in first, post 3, Ron. Taking second, post 5, Carballo. Coming in third, post 2, Douglas. 3-5-2. The official order of finish for game number 8. And the person coming into this program in year 1 back in 2018 with the most natural talent, never having picked up a cesta before, was Carballo.
Yeah.
Without any question about it. Yeah.
Just based on the way he plays and really competes in these later games.
And just whether it's concentration or just a number of different factors. He's just never been able to realize his true potential. But we saw some of it there. I mean, right up into that last point that the point that he lost, he played great. But when you have Ron behind you and you have Douglas behind you and whatever, now in these games you can't. You got to finish it. You have to finish it. You're not going to get back up. $2 Quinella 3-5. That's first and second in any order. $26 even. Trifecta 3-5-2. $124.80. $2 wagered on the 3 to win, returning $11.40. The Mighty Ocho 726-28. 683, 7 of 8 numbers. Second time we've seen that this week. $77.60. Second time this week. There was just under 200 bet into it, I think. Once again, that Mighty Ocho wager correctly picked the winners of games 1 through 8. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is this afternoon's 9th and final game here at Magic City. It's a spectacular 9 superfecta match. Next game is played at 9. That's 9 points. Points will double after the first round of play. It's your only superfecta wagering opportunity in this performance. There are no scratches in Game 9. Post time for our 9th game is 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And to get you all up to the start of game number 9, the finale here for the playing week. This 9th game is Superfecta 9-point singles match featuring Spectacular 9 scoring. In this video, we'll clear up some of those subtle differences between Spectacular 7 and Spectacular 9 scoring. Take a look.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And we're back here 4 minutes from game number 9. The last opportunity to wager here at Magic City, at least for a couple days. Last chance for that one and only chance for that Superfecta wager. And we close out that late pick 3. You see those will pays on your screen there right about now. 3 of 3 numbers again, no consolations. Public been a pretty good day for them. 7 of 8 in that Ocho, which was the second time we've seen that. And the second time this week also, we had every number on the board covered. Some of those were multiples as well. So
absolutely.
Shows you that the people are paying attention and doing a pretty good job of handicapping these high 5 games 3 through 7. I venture to guess perhaps going to get a little bit tougher. We start off that next week with those new doubles pairing second tournament.
With 2 doubles games.
2 doubles games per performance. That's going to throw a bit of a wrench into that.
Now, when you look at these teams, anybody in doubles, any one of these doubles teams can win. There's no question. I mean, there's no question about it. Anyone can win any game.
No, and we kind of talked about these pairings a little bit yesterday. We mentioned them before today, but yeah, I'm just looking at these again down the line. Yeah, there's not one team that, as Stu said, is it the term a thumb over? Was that a term?
Thumb. Yeah, someone had said thumb over. It's not a polite term. But.
No, not at all. But
no,
it shows you. I mean, these teams are all very
no.
balanced. I mean, we had some of those doubles tournaments where teams were maybe getting a couple wins here and there, and people could avoid them in that high 5. But look, if you had Game 7, you needed one of these teams to win. Depending on the post positions, any one of these teams can win. I think one that I'm looking forward to the most is Bradley and Jedden. That'll be a very interesting pairing.
Yeah,
Considering
will be.
Bradley in the backcourt there, Jedden up in the front. He's been playing with Ben, but I think Bradley will be an interesting complement. Just so athletic, has so much range back there.
Oh,
Jedden
and the
can
two
be-
are just so overwhelmingly competitive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're just...
Well, Bradley doesn't express it as much as some of the other guys, but
Bradley's fiercely competitive.
He cares every single time he steps out there and want to win. And good note, we'll be back next week.
Yes,
I
he
assume.
will on Thursday. He's in Thursday's. He will be in Thursday's book.
We'll be back in the book.
Tennessee Bueno, they have a lot of history together. Kubala and El Barba, you've seen how well El Barba's been playing, with Kubala consistently catching there in the back. Douglas, of course, Asier. Douglas has won each doubles championship that he's played in. Asier is obviously better than his first partner or his second partner. So,
And Carballo and Diaz. Sleep on them either. They've won.
They just ran it out straight.
Yeah, they just ran it out straight. That doubles game, they've won 2 games this week. Only other team to win more than 1 game was Douglas and Asier. So that's one of the prohibited favorites headed into that doubles tournament. So if they can compete with them and match their score,
no, and
that's a team we can't count out.
And what we saw this week is, you want to throw it to the quote unquote weak league. What Douglas threw it to Asier, they threw. He caught almost every 2-wall that was thrown at him this week.
Yeah.
I mean, it was better. He caught 6 out of 8 or 7 out of 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
I think I only saw him miss 3. So
that'll be great. That's started up next week.
All right, games begin.
all right, let's begin our 9th and final game of the afternoon. It's a spectacular 9 superfecta match. Played at 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. Douglas is serving in the red shirt at post 1. Carballo receives in the blue at post 2. Douglas serves. Our 9th game is underway with an overserve. Carballo first up on the board in our 9th game. Here's the white shirt at post 3. Ikeda. Carballo moving up, makes a nice backhand, low to the back wall, and it scores. Well played, point 2. Carballo will now serve to the green shirt at post 4, Ben. Excellent catch by Carballo. Strong backhand. Scoop by Ben. Robote forehand by Carballo. Robote by Ben. Gonna take a big bounce. It's Ben on the backhand. Carballo rather on the backhand from the 11 line. Point 2. Two on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5. Ron. That is an excellent serve by Carballo right into the corner. He comes back. Bold choice. Point 5. Here is the yellow shirt of post 6. Anderluck receives. Strong backhand by Anderluck off the serve. Ron, forehand Robote. Scoop attempt missed. Point 5. In this matchup, Ron will serve to the pink shirt of post 7 worn by Bueno. Outside placement of the forehand. Robote will score for Ron. Point 5. Ron's made 3 straight points. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Wearing the purple shirt at post 8 is Jedden. Robote forehand by Jedden. Catch by Ron. Karam by Ron. 0.5. Ron on the board with 4 points. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Douglas receives. Robote 2-all to the pad, 0.5. 5 on the board with 6 points. Ron will serve to post 3, Ikeda. Remember, 9 points needed to win the Superfecta game. Excellent catch by Ron back at the 11 line. Ikeda is going to look for the Robote at the 8 line. Catch by Ikeda. The 2-all opens up and scores. And the zip ties come up flying down. 0.5. Straight points to a possible game point here for Ron trying to stop him, Ben. Ball tipped off the serve. That is point in a perfect Superfecta game for post 5, Ron. 5 wins it 2 places. 6-7, 8-1, 3 and 4. Will pair off and play off for 3rd and 4th place. 6 first serves to 7.
Make sure you guys send this tape to ESPN.
Catch by Anderluck. It's a hard throw from the forehand. Robote left side. Anderluck looked like he was going for the scoop. Turns and makes the Robote. Just gets it in. Bueno's there. Bueno sends it back. Robote forehand by Anderluck to the inside. And it scores. 8 now serves to 1. Outside placement by Douglas. Picala, big bounce. Excellent read by Jedden. Jedden trying to turn things around there. Didn't work. 0.1. 3 now serves to 4. The winner of this point meets 6 and 1 in the continuing playoff for 3rd and 4th place. Big backhand by Ikeda. Robote coming way out. Ben reads it. Turns a 2-all Robote. Nice pickup by Ikeda. Ikeda was going for an outside placement from the outside. That's a pretty bold choice. Didn't work. 0.4. 6, 1, and 4. Playoff for 3rd and 4th place. 6 first serves to 1. Here's Douglas on the backhand. Dejada Robote from the forehand of Anderluck. Works. Scores. 0.6. Possible show point for post 6. Anderluck trying to stop him. Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Into the Chula. Point 4. 4 serve 6. This is show and quad point. That hits the overhead screen. Point and show to post 6. Anderluck. Ben takes the quad. Unofficial order finish. 5-2, 6-4. Results from Game 9 are official. Coming in first, post 5, Ron. Taking second, post 2, Carballo. Coming in third, post 6, Anderluck. Taking the quad, post 4, Ben. 5-2, 6-4 is the official order of finish for game number 9. Yeah, an outside placement from the outside. I mean, if he didn't know where,
one word.
if he didn't know, well, and someone else back here used described it as something less than bold. 10-cent super, 5-2-6-4, returning $67.47. The pick 3, 8-3-5, 3 of 3 numbers returning $177.60. A $2 wager on post 5 to win returns $11.40. $2 Quinella 2-5, that's first and second in any order, $25.40. Trifecta 5-2-6, $393.20. Overall, a very well-balanced week, I'll say, is the way that I would describe this week.
Yep. I think a lot of guys that, Douglas has been doing a lot of winning. Ron, they've been getting double-digit wins, but it's a lot more balanced. You see a lot of guys, Ron is your Golden Cesta winner here for week 23. 9 wins, 7 places in 3 shows. So 24 games, he was in the top 2, 16 of those 24, 2 out of 3.
What's the total in the singles race between he and Douglas?
Total in the singles race now looks like Ron on the week. Douglas won 3 games, so he gets 6 back. So Douglas is 18 ahead. 143 wins for Douglas. Ron at 125. Bueno holding on to third place, 84 wins. And then it's getting pretty tight there. Ben now 5 games behind Bueno, 79 wins. Ben had a very good week. Ben with 5 wins of his own, and then El Barba rounding out the top 5 in 5th place. 70 wins for him. He's just 14 back of Bueno. So a couple, we talked about El Barba. Look at this week's 10 wins for him last week, 8 wins for him this week. Just can't say enough about the way he's been playing. It'll make it awfully interesting for that third and final spot between Bueno, Ben, and El Barba coming down the stretch.
Things are really heating up. We're on, so this is October 11th. The season ends on November 29th. So that doubles race, at least for first place, is going to stay. Look, it's going to be 20. It's going to be 20 games. So I think the key there is really going to be injuries.
Yeah, you can stay healthy.
Injury or illness, that is going to be huge. Neither one of them can afford to scratch. I mean, they really can't, because if they scratch for any period of time, there's no question that the other will either run away with it or catch up.
A week is even performance. Pretty significant there in the grand scheme of that whole tournament, and we saw what it came down to in that first one. It's just 1 win, I think, separated second and third, or a couple, so very important each and every game, and that'll be started up again next Thursday when we begin the week here. 2 doubles games per performance, that second doubles tournament. Couple other notes that Scott said. U.S. National Jai-Alai Championship will be played in 2020. December 5th and 6th are the new dates set for that. And also, Magic City announced there will be a little 10-week season in 2021, February, March, and April. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 1 performance per day. But there will be some off-season Jai-Alai for Magic City and before we get into our regular season in 2021. And I think that's all I got for you.
Post times to be announced.
Post times to be announced. Preying on beyond 2. What about 2 or 3? Yeah.
I think that a Saturday afternoon, the 4 o'clock is fine. It realistically, what a lot of it depends upon is who we're going up against. If you're going head to head against Dania, then you want to balance those times. Right. But realistically, a 1 or 2 p.m. post time when you're only playing one game, when you're only playing one performance with 10 games in it, 10 or 12 games in it, I think it's entirely doable. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Sunday afternoon performance of Live Highline in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. We are glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and this week, and we invite you to join us again on Thursday when we'll play 9 more action-packed games at 12 p.m. Schedule will continue 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. on Thursday, 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. on Friday, 4 p.m. on Saturday, and 12 p.m. on Sunday. We do hope that you enjoyed today's Jai-Alai action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Jai-Alai Channel on YouTube if you've not done so already, and let us know your thoughts, any questions you might have in the comment section. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Jai-Alai, we do thank you for joining us today and hope you'll join us again on Thursday at 12 p.m. So for now, goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Jai-Alai.